Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl, Mommy So True. Hey guys, welcome in. Good to see you on this beautiful day. I just want to take a few moments to talk to you, my thrivers, my survivors, my warriors, those of you who are still dealing with that narking relationship. I'm going to talk to you too, because they are pathological liars. What does that mean for you? What does that mean for you? Let's talk about it, y'all. If you've known a narcissist, you've laid your head next to one, if you called yourself being in love with one, you know, got this relationship that you thought was the relationship of your life, the relationship of a lifetime, y'all probably did a lot of things together. Some of us have some amazing stories when we think about the love bombing phase. We traveled, we ate in great restaurants, you know, maybe spent money shopping. Both of you had that in common, because the thing about you and the narcissist is you shared some type of a fantasy in the beginning. Truth be told, the only thing is the narcissist actually lives in that fantasy world, believes it, because they're pathological liars, amongst other things. Their game is manipulation, which includes gaslighting you. That's when they make you doubt your reality. They make you think that you're crazy, or that you're too sensitive about something, or that you're doing too much. Oh, you like to fight, when it's something that needs to be talked about. They're always running from that one conversation. You know, there's always double standards in the narcissistic relationship. They can cheat, but if they catch you even looking at the opposite sex, you are a cheater. You are now being accused of sleeping with the entire state when they are sleeping with the entire earth because they're literally for the streets. But we're not talking about that because the narcissist is a pathological liar, and lying is their love language. And because they lie so much, what it means for us is the mask comes off. We get sick and tired of being sick and tired of the games that we get pulled into because of all of the lies. Narcissists will lie about any and everything and to everybody, and all of them lie. Every narcissist lies. This is part of the narcissistic playbook. They have to lie. They must lie, because on the outside of the relationship they have with you, they're keeping a certain story to everybody. And the people on the outside who can see through their bullshit, who can see through the mask, they lie on them because those people know they're liars. Anybody who's have exposed, who can connect the dots, who knows that the narcissist is full of crap, gets lied on. But all the other people, all the blind people, all of these flying goofy monkeys out there, all of the other narcissistic people out there that fall for the narcissist BS, even though they are hearing that the narcissist is a horrible husband or a horrible wife or a horrible parent, they're acting like they still want to believe this is a friend. Well, you know, we ain't that close. They're just in the circle. I don't have to not be cool with them because you're not cool with them. And it's not about that. No one's ever asking anyone to take sides. But when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, or you're dealing with narcissistic people, and you have close people in your circle, and you go to them and you tell them what's happening, and they are supposed to know you. Most of the time they know you, and they've known you before they've known a narcissist. So here comes the narcissist with all their manipulation, all their lying. But this person is supposed to be closer to you, sometimes even your own family. And you're going to them, you're putting them on game, you're telling them what's happening, you're telling them this is what's really going on, you're pouring your heart out. But they still choose to stay connected to this person who you're screaming is victimizing you. So what that does for you, because the narcissist is such a pathological liar, and it turns everyone against you, it puts your world completely upside down and has everyone questioning you. Even your own children will be looking at you crazy because of the blueprint that the narcissist is building off of. You know, because as children, they're being programmed by the narcissist. By the time they get old enough, there's a whole empire, a whole narcissistic empire. These children are believing lies that they've been programmed to believe little by little, silently. Because narcissistic abuse is emotional abuse, so it's invisible. Nobody really sees it. That's why children suffer the most. You might think you're co-parenting and you think they love their child, but they're manipulating that child. They're programming that child to one day be against you or anybody else that is against that narcissistic parent. This is their love language. Even their children get lied to with future faking promises. They get lied to with the simple 3 words, I love you, because that is untrue. When you love, you should be willing to take accountability. You should be willing to get some help to manage and cope your narcissistic personality disorder. Because they got therapists and they're quick to send, you know, the victims to a therapist. They're quick to tell you you're depressed, to tell you you're bipolar, to tell you you're this and this, that, and give you medication and tell you there's ways for you to manage and cope. But what about the narcissistic personality disordered individuals? How much longer are people supposed to just sit here and tolerate these pathological liars? Lie so much by the time you realize that you just won't do it anymore, and maybe you cut them off, you go no contact, and you start rebuilding your life. You think back and you don't even know what was ever truthful. You don't even know if anything was ever the truth. And worst case scenario, you start finding out there were a lot of things you did not know, and a lot of things you may never know. The secrets are just endless. Endless. I mean, exes that they've told you about and didn't tell you about. Situations with those exes that they told you about and left out so much of it. I mean, they've lied about being married in the past. They lied about being in a relationship when they met you. They lie about having a job. They lie about having a car. They'll lie about having a license. They'll lie about the house that they live in. They'll say it's theirs. It's not even theirs. They'll lie about their own family members. They won't even claim family members that are theirs. They won't claim children. They won't claim grandchildren. They won't claim parents. They won't claim grandparents. These people are pathologically sick to the point where lying is truly their love language. If they're not lying, they're not thriving. If they're not lying, they're not able to pull victims in. They're not able to entrap an empath like you if they're not lying. It took lying to get you where they got you. It took deception, true deception. It took getting you on the phone, talking your head off about all this stuff that they were really lying about. You know, all these things that they swore they were going to do, what they want for the future. And don't get me wrong, some narcissists came in the door and said they wanted this life, and they probably built it with you. But after establishing that life with you, you notice so much lies in between. You're questioning their sexuality. Oh my God, is this person even attracted to me? Why did they marry me? The marriage is based on a lie. They married me for image. They married me so they could have children, so they could cover up the fact that they are down low, that they actually are gay or homosexual, or maybe bisexual. Pathological liars. It's because of their love language, the lying, that people get pulled and sandwiched into the love bombing phase. You get pulled into love bombing and you think that you're with the love of your life. You think that you're traveling and enjoying good times. And you think that you have found an amazing partner because they're mirroring you. Because empaths, we talk too much. Some of us, very talkative, over talkative. We overshare. We overshare. We like, oh, we met somebody we love. So, hey, we like you. We know what we want. We think we know what you want. So let's start telling you all of our plans. Let's start telling you this, that, and the third. And they listen closely to everything they want to hear. They watch, they pay attention to everything they want to see and pay attention to. Everything that's enough to know that you're the one. You're the one who's going to believe the lies because you're really innocent, maybe a little naive. You know, maybe you still have not healed from some trauma because you told them about it. And so that's a way to wiggle myself into your life. Maybe they came into your life and you had a lot of things going on and you needed someone there. You just needed a partnership. You needed a companionship. And they took advantage of that with their lies. They told you they will be there. They told you they would never go anywhere. They told you it's me and you, baby. They told you they appreciated you. One thing about it is the reason why the love language of the narcissist gets to us. The reason why it works, the reason why they're able to love bomb us and make us fall so deeply for them is because this is the only time the narcissist shows you there's some empathy there. A lot of people are fooled to believe narcissists don't have any empathy. They lack it. They're just narcissistic. They're narcissists, so they rather deny it, hide from it, avoid it, than treat people with decency. Because they can. If you can pretend to treat someone with decency when you want something from them, you know what you're doing. They lack empathy. And so in the beginning, they bond with us because they show how empathetic they can be. They showed you that they got your back. You felt like this was your best friend. That's why that connection was so deep. This is what makes the trauma bond so strong for a lot of people till by the end, they're like, oh my God, I really fell really deeply in love. This was really like supposed to be my soulmate. Like, I can't believe they're a narcissist because in the beginning, and we went through so much that it's hard to believe. Because you did have those moments where they revealed that empathy. And that's how they were able to connect with you, because an empath connects with empathy. We pour out empathy. So when someone sees that and reciprocates it by giving us the empathetic versions of themselves, we fall. We fall. That's why we fell for their trauma stories. We fell for their childhood issues. We fell for the fact that they have this wrong with them and that wrong with them because they didn't have a perfect life. They showed us some empathy. They showed us they cared that we were going through things. They cared that we needed someone. They cared that we've never had someone. Some of us, because of that, the narcissist, the first sexual encounters were encounters you've never had before. They might have been amazing encounters sexually because the narcissist was attending to your needs. But they're narcissists and they cannot show empathy because the empathy that they were showing was not genuine. It was only done to mirror you, to trap you in. To start believing all of the lies. If you believe that they were empathetic in the beginning, because by believing that, you're believing they're just like you. So it became easy. That's what made the bond harder and tighter and stronger. And if you're trying to heal, you need to grasp the truth. When they tell you they love you, know that this is their love language and they're telling you they just need to use you. They just enjoy walking all over you. They like the fact that you let them be who they are. No matter what they do, you take their silly ass narcissistic sorries and you carry on. No matter what happens, you just hang on. You don't let go, all for the sake of love because you love them. When they say they love you, they're saying, I appreciate you allowing me to betray you all the time, because you're always sharing with me what's on your mind, what's on your heart. And all I want to do with that is use it against you. Use it to take more from you. Because I am a pathological liar. I can't help it. Even in the moments when I'm being nice and sweet, I'm lying, because a narcissist has an intention behind their niceness and their sweetness. Even when they're crying and begging, you finally left, you broke up with them. Now all of a sudden they're hoovering, they're crying, they're begging. They're lying. It's a show, because it's a pathological liar, and this is their love language. They will pour out all the poems, all of the songs, all of the sweetest things. But you know it's a lie, because right after that, now you are bitch. Now you hold this, hold that. Now there's no respect. Once they get you where they want you, respect goes out the window. And now you're confused, because you once knew someone who had potential, who appeared to be respectful, who seemed empathetic. No, they're not. And when they come hoovering back around acting like they miss you, remember, they are pathological liars. This is their love language. This is their love language. And that's why sometimes people ask, how do you get rid of a narcissist? How do you get away from a narcissist? How do you get this relationship to end? Give them a taste of their own medicine. I'm not trying to tell you to go lie and be a liar, but stop sharing, oversharing. Stop letting them know you care so much. Even if you care, stop telling them you care. If that makes you a liar, so be it. Because you've got to starve this liar. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. You want to know when a narcissist is lying? Just watch their mouth move. Literally. That's it. That's it. Once you just start seeing that narcissistic mouth moving, just know that everything that's coming out of that mouth is a lie. They can't even help it. They're so sick to the point where they believe that shit that's coming out of their mouth is true. They're hanging on to it for dear life. And if you don't believe it, you're wrong. You're crazy. You're getting gaslit because you know the truth, and they want you to believe that your truth is so untrue. That's why you get gaslit. You're dealing with pathological liars. That's why your mother will never validate your childhood. So that's why you need to pour love into that little girl, that little boy. Daddy's not going to pour that love into you because he's a narcissistic father. Healing comes with grieving that these people are pathological liars. Cutting them off comes with embracing that, understanding that you're not safe because they are pathological liars, and that gives you the strength, the motivation to pack up your shit and go. And that's just that. That's just that. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching today's video. Stay blessed and stay true, guys. Until next time, just know that their love language does not change. Just pack up your shit and go. Bye, guys. Stay true. Stay blessed.